That's right, you can actually lose 14% or more of your body fat without cutting calories and without exercising. Today, I'm revealing a brand new scientific study that uncovers a whole new way to fight fat, one that doesn't rely on exercise or calories in and out. And it's all to do with targeting visceral fat. I've always advocated that losing weight simply by chasing a lower number on the scale does not guarantee to make you healthier. Visceral fat is the fat that wraps around your organs. It's the dangerous kind, the one that increases your risk for heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. You may be losing weight, but that doesn't mean you're losing visceral fat. Everyone's heard the old mantra, right? Calories in, calories out. That's what the mainstream tells us about weight loss. But here's the shocking part. Losing weight doesn't always mean losing visceral fat, and vice versa, because visceral fat doesn't operate on the same axis as regular fat, and it requires a different strategy altogether. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about a new scientifically backed approach that targets visceral fat specifically. Trust me, it's a game changer. A new study just published in the BMC Public Health Scientific Journal looked at 3 different diets to target visceral fat, and the results were pretty mind-blowing. But what makes this study stand out is the way they compared these diets. Most studies compare a typical unhealthy diet to a healthy one. But this one compared 3 distinct diets to see which one worked best for reducing visceral fat. And they used a test group of over 40,000 participants. That's huge. So, what did they find? The first diet was a typical healthy guideline diet. Lots of lean proteins, veggies, and fruits. It wasn't bad by any means, but surprisingly, this group didn't lose any weight. However, they did manage to reduce their visceral fat by 4.2%. That's right, no weight loss on the scale, but their internal fat reduced by 4.2%. Next up, we have the standard Mediterranean diet, known for its healthy fats, whole grains, and fish. This group lost 2.7% of their body weight on the scale, and saw a 6% reduction in visceral fat. Not bad, right? Wait till you hear the results of the third test group. And then, there's the third group. They took the Mediterranean diet and gave it a boost by adding more polyphenol-rich foods like green tea and berries. They lost 3.9% of their body weight. But here's the kicker. 14% of their visceral fat vanished. That's huge. Let's take a look at these results side by side. Here's what's really interesting. It's not just about losing weight. It's about targeting visceral fat specifically. Polyphenols, like those found in green tea and berries, were the game changers. You don't need to focus solely on weight loss. You need to target visceral fat, and that requires a different approach entirely. So, what exactly are polyphenols, and why do they matter? Polyphenols are plant compounds found in foods like berries, tea, and pomegranates. They're powerful antioxidants and can improve your metabolism and even target visceral fat. 2 polyphenols in particular, hippuric acid and urolithin A, were linked to reduce visceral fat in the study. Hippuric acid is found in wild berries, and urolithin A is found in pomegranates and some nuts. By the way, these are foods you should be adding to your diet. Forest berries like blackberries and wild blueberries are packed with hippuric acid, and green tea is full of antioxidants. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Polyphenols aren't just good for your fat cells, they're also amazing for your gut health. The microbiome, or the collection of bacteria in your gut, is directly linked to your visceral fat levels. In fact, there are specific strains of bacteria associated with visceral fat gain. Polyphenols can promote healthy gut bacteria, which in turn helps reduce visceral fat. So when you eat polyphenol-rich foods, you're not only targeting fat directly, but also improving the health of your gut, which ultimately helps to further accelerate visceral fat reduction more and more as your gut health improves. Start by adding more polyphenol-rich foods to your diet. Aim for 2 cups of dark berries a day, drink 2 cups of green tea, and include some pomegranates in your meals. Eat lean proteins. Aim for about 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass each day. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds, that's around 180 to 200 grams of protein. Cut back on saturated fats. Aim for leaner cuts of meat and try not to go over 20% of your daily fat intake from saturated fat. Try supporting your gut health with fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and bone broth. These help keep your gut bacteria balanced. Visceral fat can sneak up on you, but with the right foods and habits, you can reclaim control over your health. Now, if you really want to skyrocket your fat loss results, follow those dietary guidelines and also implement regular exercise. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. Even a simple brisk walk daily will do the job. If this video helped you understand how to tackle visceral fat, hit that thumbs up button and share this video with that person who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps boost the channel so we can get the truth out there to more people who are being misled by fancy influencers. Remember, visceral fat is more dangerous than regular fat. Focus on a polyphenol-rich diet, reduce saturated fats, and take care of your gut. As always, progression is the path to perfection. Now, get out there and be your own hero.